Imagine a galactic council so powerful that it fears nothing until it crosses paths with humanity's most dangerous secret. Today, we unravel the gripping tale of Galactic Council attacked the human diplomat, unaware he was the Baba Yaga. If you're a fan of thrilling sci-fi stories, hit subscribe and brace yourself for this epic HFY. Humanity, F*** yeah adventure. The Galactic Council chamber was an awe-inspiring sight, a massive dome of shimmering crystal and light, where delegates from 1,000 worlds gathered to discuss matters of interstellar importance. At its heart stood the podium, where grievances were aired and alliances forged. Today, however, the atmosphere crackled with tension. Humanity, the newest member of the Council, had sent its first-ever diplomat to represent their species. The alien delegates were skeptical, if not outright dismissive. Humans were seen as a young, unpredictable race, a species still grappling with its place among the stars. Enter Ambassador Adrian Kane. Dressed in a sharp black suit, he carried himself with a calm confidence that belied the whispers circulating about humanity's unpredictability. His piercing gaze swept the room as he approached the podium. Kane's reputation as a skilled negotiator preceded him, but none of the delegates could have guessed the darker truth lurking beneath his composed exterior. The session began civilly enough. Kane presented humanity's case for greater trade opportunities and mutual defense agreements. However, tensions flared when the Krell, a warlike insectoid species, challenged humanity's inclusion in the Council. "Your kind is reckless," hissed Counselor Threx of the Krell, their mandibles clicking aggressively. "You spread chaos wherever you go. Why should we trust you?" Kane's jaw tightened, but he kept his tone measured. "Humanity has much to offer. We've shown resilience, adaptability, and innovation. These are qualities that strengthen the Council, not weaken it." Threx's mandibles clicked again in disdain. "Resilience? Adaptability? You mean destruction and aggression. Perhaps a demonstration of your fragility is in order." Before anyone could react, Threx gestured to a group of Krell guards. They advanced on Kane, their exoskeletal armor gleaming under the chamber's lights. Gasps echoed through the room as weapons were drawn. Kane didn't flinch. He raised a single hand, signaling them to stop. "Counselor Threx," Kane said, his voice cold and steady, "I strongly advise against this." But the Krell guards ignored him. The first swung its blade-like appendage toward Kane, and that was when everything changed. With a speed and precision that defied belief, Kane sidestepped the attack. His movements were fluid, almost inhuman. In one swift motion, he disarmed the guard and sent it crashing to the ground. The chamber erupted into chaos. "What is this?" Threx demanded, his voice rising in panic. Kane turned to face the Council, his eyes now sharp and unyielding. "You've made a grave mistake, Counselor," he said. "Humanity is not to be underestimated." The remaining guards charged, but it was futile. Kane moved like a shadow, each strike precise and devastating. Within moments, the Krell guards lay incapacitated on the floor. The chamber fell into stunned silence. Counselor Threx recoiled. "What are you?" Kane straightened his suit, his demeanor as calm as ever. "Humanity has many names for what I am, but perhaps the most fitting for you is Baba Yaga." A ripple of fear spread through the Council. The term meant little to most, but the way Kane said it, with an air of finality, sent shivers down their spines. "Baba Yaga," murmured Counselor Lithra of the Lithorians. "The mythic hunter? The unstoppable force?" Kane's lips curled into a faint smile. "You see, humanity isn't defined by its frailty, as you so arrogantly assumed. We're defined by our will to survive and our capacity to protect what's ours." Threx, still trembling, tried to regain composure. This is an outrage. The Council will not tolerate violence." "Violence?" Kane repeated, his tone icy. I gave you every opportunity to resolve this peacefully. You chose to escalate. Consider this a lesson in restraint. The council chamber was silent, save for the faint hum of the crystalline lights. Kane stepped forward, addressing the assembly. Humanity seeks cooperation, not conflict, he said. But let me make one thing clear. If you come for us, you'll regret it. We are not prey. We are not fragile, and we will not be intimidated. His words hung in the air like a storm cloud. One by one, the counselors nodded, their skepticism replaced by a newfound respect and fear. Even Threx said nothing more, his earlier arrogance shattered. As Kane left the chamber, the doors closing behind him with a resounding thud, the delegates whispered among themselves. Humanity had sent a message, one that would echo across the stars. They were not to be underestimated. Later that night, as Kane reviewed his notes in his quarters, a small hologram flickered to life on his desk. It was a message from Earth's Defense Council. "Mission accomplished, Ambassador," the voice said. "You've made your point." Kane leaned back, a faint smile playing on his lips. Let's hope they remember it. If this story gave you chills, don't forget to subscribe for more epic tales of humanity's resilience and ingenuity. And remember, the greatest strength lies not in our weapons, but in our will.